Okay, so you
It's fine.
guys are back at the hideout. What's the scoop?
So we tell you that we went to see the Dimmer Sisters about the heart, and that's definitely not happening.
And then
I brought Marco even.
I don't know why you thought it was happening, but
we thought that maybe the reason I wanted you there was because I thought, oh, maybe the heart is valuable, but it's not as valuable as like the heart of Lucifer or like the crown of Amenhotep. So it's like maybe they could get us to steal something even more powerful.
So I'm definitely kind of like...
They're definitely doing a ritual and they need it.
I'm like,
yeah, totally.
Arthur, you could have gotten seriously hurt. Aren't you afraid you're a bit like out of
my depth?
I was within 50 yards.
Marco was there. I was only going to try to cut a deal.
Okay, well, I mean, did the deal go well?
No, it didn't happen at all.
Oh,
but
well,
we know now that if you need that heart to keep the mummy from eating you, that's not going to happen.
They have zero interest in helping us.
Basically, the bottom line is we're now in the situation where if the mummy is going to kill us all if it doesn't get its heart, we got to kill it before it gets too powerful for us to deal with it.
Yeah.
I wonder if I come back and I give the intel about the heart and its location, and then they go get the heart instead of the mummy going to go get the heart.
Oh, you're gonna tell the Eruvian consulate about the Dimmer Sisters?
And then they would have to handle it.
I don't know if I want to cross the Dimmer Sisters.
Well,
because if you want to
a
fight between the Eruvians and the Dimmer Sisters, the Dimmer Sisters are going to win.
You cannot do this. The Dimmer Sisters are smart enough and powerful enough to know that I am the one who found out that they have it. If the Eruvians find out that they have it, they're going to say, I told them, and they will eat my soul. And I'm not ready for that.
Do they? I mean,
not yet.
They don't eat souls, but the mummy eats souls.
The Dimmer Sisters probably eat people. That's the word. That's the scuttlebutt.
I'm still using my soul. When the Dimmer Sisters eat my soul, it will be for ultimate infinite power.
You people are crazy negotiating between witches and mummies eating your souls.
Well,
they both are terrible.
Well, we just do nothing and then...
This is why I don't study.
Just let it unfold as such?
Well, no. Now that we're in this predicament, we have to do something about it, but it could have been avoided.
You don't have to.
I have to ask.
And
don't take this personally, because we have been friends for a long time, and I think of you as like a mentor and even like a father. Mm-hmm. If you do not get the soul for the mummy, will he just kill you, or will he kill all of us?
I mean, he just said or else, so I have no clue if he'll just straight up kill me or if he'll do something way worse.
I have a feeling he has
it's not going to be good.
I have a feeling, considering his recent behavior, he has no intention of stopping killing people. For him, it's probably indiscriminate.
His history of killing all of his coup killer's descendants kind of suggests he'd probably go after everybody you loved and cared for.
Oh, fuck.
Also, Ptolemy's like our new trump card. Like, he's the most powerful of the group with his crazy ability.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what is the... I mean, we just have to pick...
Value.
We just
Hashtag value.
We pick something and then do it and then roll to make it the outcome that we want. And if we can't do that, then... Because we could debate over which direction to take.
I think we should investigate why the mummy's the one.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, the mummy can't just be like, hey, I'm going to kill you. We're trying to get his heart.
It is a threat that appears to get more threatening.
If I find that mummy, then I'm caught in a decision of whether or not I tell the mummy what I know or if I lie to the mummy.
So that'll be super interesting, I think. Do we want to go looking for the mummy in Charharlo? Is that our score?
That's
yeah.
Sure. Plus, you can just tell the mummy what you know while we... Like, as a distraction while we prepare to take it down. And then, depending on what he does, we can either pull the trigger or no.
Does your character feel fairly certain that this may result in him dying?
No, my character just wants to not make the decision that gives, like, crazy power, unstoppable power that's going to wipe out the whole world.
Yeah.
So... And there's no...
Here's, like, my thing. The Dimmer Sisters are definitely evil, but I trust them more than a potentially, like, genocidal mummy.
That's why I want information because I want
Because
information.
because the Dimmer sisters will do quid pro quo.
I want information about how, like, why would they want the heart? What kind of ritual? What do they get from that? Because
the sisters, you mean?
Yeah,
well,
they're obviously not concerned. They're obviously not concerned about the mummy. So I feel like whatever they're doing, they're having a plan to take care of the mummy. They have a plan to take care of the mummy.
Yeah, I think that they want the mummy to go to them.
No, I think they want to control the mummy.
But I'm wondering, are they stronger than the mummy?
I think
they have his heart. Of course, they're stronger than him.
They are.
Even if they aren't, they have his heart, which means they have a power over him, an influence at least.
And how did they get the heart? That's the thing in the first place.
Who cares?
They're the Dimmer sisters. They probably had it like for years.
Heck, if we get the mummy to go to them, whatever happens, our problem will be solved.
They probably know that removing a tooth from the mummy would wake it up.
Well, are you asking me what I think we should do? Because I don't know.
I feel we should go find out what's up with the mummy because I believe that the Dimmer sisters might be a little bit unhappy with us because we keep asking questions. So not being super bright about the possibility that interfering with the mummy might interfere with their plans, I want to go after the mummy because I think I'm doing the sisters a favor.
And send him to them.
If we go after them.
All right, so we're hunting this mummy.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it'd be funny if all three parties showed up all at once.
Yes,
where like
that would be classic.
Like the mummy shows up with the Dimmer sisters and the I keep forgetting.
Spirit Wardens?
No, the council.
The Aruvian.
The Aruvians, yeah. If they also show up and it happens all simultaneously, and just like see what just shake it up and see what comes.
Oh, it would be like the Anchorman fight scene.
All right, here we go. Let's do an engagement roll. So I think this is probably like a. It's not a transportation plan. I mean, it's not really any kind of plan. You guys are hunting this thing, right? It's a hunt.
I guess it would be stealth then.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Maybe assault.
It doesn't really make any difference.
It's really kind of weird, like
actually.
Yeah, how does
it's probably a cult?
How does information questing work, right?
So generally, it's
gathering. None of these six are.
So the score here is for you guys to find the mummy. That's going to be the end of the score. So gathering information about the mummy beforehand has already been done. You know everything you could possibly know.
Right.
So you're going to start in Char Hollow and work your way from there, and the score will be finding him.
Yeah.
So normally before a score, we do like gather information rolls. So we wouldn't do a score to gather the information.
Right.
But it depends. Anyway, engagement roll.
Yep.
So 1 dice for sheer luck. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? Yes. Here's another dice.
Daring.
Oh,
yeah. We're hunting a mummy. We don't know anything about this mummy.
Is it complex? No. Does the plans detail explosive vulnerability of the target?
This mummy issue is 3-faceted.
Target isn't vulnerable against this approach. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for the operation? The Aruvian consulate kind of did.
I mean,
we told
by
I'll take the die.
By kinda you mean that
they were big dicks about it?
No, not even dicks. Just that they were like, "Hey, everything's classified," and I'm like,
I believe the answer is no.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, are any enemies or rivals interfering in this operation? Yes. Are there any other elements that you want to consider? Nope. 1 dice. Who wants to roll it?
We have always had Ptolemy roll for us for engagement rolls.
All right.
He's the team captain.
That's a 2.
Desperate position, baby. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything more.
This time I'll actually remember to put you guys in a desperate position at the start.
This is going to be dangerous. We might die.
So let's pick load.
Heavy.
Light.
Totally heavy.
Medium.
Okay, and are you guys? When are you guys going?
You guys have never heavy loaded before, I think.
Like, are you guys going in the middle?
Last time.
We've never entered a situation desperate.
I didn't need to hide anything.
Are you guys going in the middle of the night? Like, is this?
That's when he comes out, right?
Yeah, it'd probably make more sense for him to hunt.
So would we have been able to like do some research beforehand, like triangulating bodies? You know how in all goods.
What I was going to mention when the score actually started was you do have one major advantage. That's that the Spirit Wardens are also hunting this thing.
Yeah.
And they've actually closed off certain sections of Char Hollow.
Okay.
So those are you're going to check those first.
Right.
The issue is you'll be going into restricted sections of Char Hollow.
But the point is that in almost every like detective story in existence, they map out a range of influence. So they go, oh, here's where all the crimes took place.
Right.
Yeah.
It means that this is the area of influence. So based on distance, this is likely the center where the person is like holed up.
And the spirit warden's closures, along with the fact that the mummy's operating out of Char Hollow, do give you that area.
Okay.
So that's where we start the score.
That is where we're going to sneak into in the middle of the night.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay. So it's the middle of the night. I think. I mean, you guys tell me if there's any differences to this and stuff. But I think I'm
as Jackal the bounty hunter.
All right.
But
cool.
I'm not gonna. If I'm like encountering this mummy, I will definitely like go back.
All right.
So,
I think you and Caelin are on the ground, and Arthur and Marco are up, like kind of in the rooftops, looking around and stuff. And you guys have been exploring this place. You snuck past the spirit warden guards to get into the restricted area of Char Hollow, but there are spirit wardens like wandering around this area and such.
So I'm like walking with you, and I'm like.
So much for my usual ruse of pretending to be a spirit warden.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing they're gonna you have the wrong mask on.
Also, you're a child.
So Char Hollow is the slums of Doskvol.
Just a little person.
A lot of like really downtrodden people live there and stuff. So it's like old. Here, let me actually get up the sheet for it.
I want to know why he's just in this one area. That's the weird
I know,
thing.
right? It's super weird. Oh, let me clarify again, because I asked this last time and I didn't remember the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Do the spirit wardens wear a uniform mask all the time?
Yes.
Okay.
They membership in the spirit wardens is secretive. Nobody knows who's actually a spirit warden.
Okay,
so
including the spirit wardens?
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Because the thing is that I was thinking, if their mask is always the same, could I wear a spirit warden mask? And then, like, the spirit wardens go, "Are you a spirit warden?" It's like, yeah, I'm the little person spirit warden. Remember?
No, it'd be really hard to pull off because you're pretty sure those masks have some sort of magical.
Oh, okay. So they're not just like, oh, I just bought it from the corner store.
Yeah. No, they're special things.
Okay.
They help with dealing with spirits and ghosts and stuff.
So we're walking, and I turn to you and I say, "Are you afraid?"
Yeah. Like a lot. But I don't know what else to do.
Do you feel like this was worth it?
Oh, you mean the power?
Yeah.
Yes. But I just don't know what to do.
So most of the citizenry has been chased out of this area of Char Hollow. There's probably a few squatters still hanging around inside the buildings, but the spirit wardens cleared out part of this district. And you guys are walking through, having this conversation, and then there's like this chill that runs through the air, and this deathly, you're like the hair stands up on the back of your neck.
My mullet.
Yeah, on your mullet. Your mullet stands up entirely. And you guys look behind you, and Arthur and Marco from up on the rooftops, you can see this as well. Two ghosts emerge out of the wall on either side, and they look to be like desiccated and drained. Like their ghostly forms are like drained and sucked away, like they're withered and stuff.
And that's super weird, right? Because ghosts normally look like
they're the ghosts of the people the mummies killed.
I can talk to ghosts.
There is this purplish flame that rings their forms in this outline.
He's enslaved their ghosts,
and they float out of the walls towards you, and they spy all of you, and they start like floating towards you.
This is perfect. This is where we're Vikings.
I have to speak to them, so I'm gonna do sway, and I'm gonna be like, "Wait up, buds! Not the guy you're looking for."
Desperate zero effect.
I think the mummy has controlled them by sucking their essence out.
You can push yourself for limited effect, and you can push. Oh, by the way, I figured out. One of my friends reread the rules and pointed something out to me. You can actually push yourself for an extra dice and increase effect. It costs 4 stress, but you can do both.
Oh,
I can't go into trauma.
Oh, interesting.
Not to live.
Trauma's nothing. Come on, we're all doing it.
The tact of swaying the ghosts doesn't have any effect right now.
You can push yourself to increase the effect
to limit it.
Still roll your 3 dice.
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
Have we worked together enough to be able to like coordinate our powers? Because he has that whole talk to ghost sway thing, whereas I have the ability to compel ghosts.
We have to synchronize.
Is it possible for me when we see ghosts together, where I can compel them to obey him, and then he picks up where I left off.
Yeah, it can be a group action, or that could be an assist. Any of those things work. But yeah, that's what the team rolls.
Lend me your
because I'm actually literally using a power.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So that means if you try to do it, if you're attuning to them,
right,
or swaying, whatever you're doing, it's desperate limited.
Okay, I will compel it to obey.
So this, but hold on. So what that would mean is either you're assisting. You're doing a setup action, basically, is what you're doing.
Is that what it is?
That's essentially. Yeah. So your action is going to increase his effect level.
Okay.
So yes. I think it's desperate limited for the setup action.
All right. Let's make this happen. So that's a 4.
Okay. So it's desperate.
Get a point.
Yeah, make sure you mark off your XP for that. So you get what you want, which means your effect level raises to limited.
Okay, so it's not completely crazy.
Yeah, but there is a consequence.
The ghost starts going towards Arthur.
I'm not going to do reduced effect because that would essentially mean it just doesn't work.
Right.
So I think what happens, Arthur, is that you hear this like murmur behind you, like this, like, and then it's like this yell that like echoes out through your ears. It's this yell in old Skullblender, just like a. It's like a battle cry, and you turn around, and on the roof before you is one of the ghosts that was attached to Ulf Ironborn.
Oh, is that guy? I hate those guys.
It's coming out of the wall towards you.
Oh, wait, is this a consequence?
Yeah, it's a serious consequence.
Ooh, I'm gonna expend my special armor to resist the consequence.
Okay, so mark off that armor. You protect. So you feel this presence like looking for you, and you just like forestall it. You confuse it.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, I'm gonna release my special release.
Okay, cool.
Like I'm gonna do some kind of weird like guy sensei thing. It's like release gate number 4.
There was something
they
wanted you to do first.
Mark off the special armor.
So hopefully this gets you like a step into
desperate limited.
So 3.
And do I have to pay stress if I want another?
2 stress.
2 stress if you want to go to standard.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay, desperate standard.
Oh, but is it still 3 dice?
Yes. So you can pay 2 stress to push yourself and get increased effect or an extra dice. So you're pushing yourself for increased effect here to desperate standard.
Okay. Yeah.
Do your new powers let you fight ghosts?
No.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Not at all.
My God.
It's two twos and a 1.
That is a bummer.
Ooh. Oh, it's not as good as triple ones.
You try to talk to the ghost, and it lunges forward and goes and like grabs onto you and burns your shoulders, just like, and these purple flames just like run up along, and your scar just catches fire and hurts. Just like you're gonna take level 3 harm, soul burn. And it like screams in your face. So you need help to do things, or you have to push yourself to take actions now. Caelin, the other one is
you can resist.
You can resist. Yeah. Do you want to resist this consequence?
Yes.
Okay.
Because need help is bad.
It's just like I don't know how to fight ghosts.
We can't.
I'm just trying to negotiate.
We can't. I don't have. It's like so many of us don't have any abilities to like actually do anything to ghosts.
You
so
can still attack and skirmish.
What? Shoot
it? It just has
stab the ethereal being.
It just has less effect. It has less effect, and there's like bullets you can get.
I feel like Marco's skill is so high that even with less effect, he can still kill.
Well,
ghosts.
He could go into the ghost veil.
Yeah, you can go. You literally can fight ghosts. Like you're.
So do you want to resist this?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so roll resolve.
Substantial.
And you'll take 6 stress minus the highest dice.
How much?
So it's every dot in the first column in resolve. So it's 3 dice because you have 1 in attune, consort, and sway.
Or
you take 6 stress minus the highest. So you could trauma here if you roll too low.
We'll confirm because
you'll always resist. You'll always successfully resist things, but you could trauma if you roll too low and take too much stress.
So good now that you can get into the ghost field.
I mean, I feel like I got to. So
yeah, I don't think marking off armor can protect you from this. So yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling.
All right, here we go.
That's bad.
Oh no!
Jeez, so that's a trauma. So you take 3 stress.
Oh, okay.
So erase the track and fill in 1.
Ooh, pick a good trauma.
So erase this.
Yeah.
And even if you go over, you just get the 1, right?
Yeah, you get the 1.
Okay, so it doesn't. It's not like you accumulate more stress.
No.
Okay.
So.
What's the traumas?
Yeah, so 1 filled in there. So mark off 1 trauma here.
It's the same.
And then you need to pick one of those things.
You mean want to pick this?
So cross that off.
It's like where you go crazy and do things.
Yeah. So to show you have one trauma, because when you gain 4, your character retires.
Like you have a brush with death
and then you pick
like, it doesn't matter
one
anymore.
of these 4.
I'm gonna throw my life away.
There's actually a list of
to start like acting like you can play it up as much or a little as you want, but if you do play with it, you gain XP off of it.
Paranoid.
All right. So what happens when this thing grabs you and the purple flame runs up and down? So you resisted successfully. So the soul burn harm, I'm going to say, just goes away. You're going to resist it entirely.
Okay.
But the trauma will take you out of this. So what happens when it takes you out?
Okay, well, so because of paranoia, basically my thought process is that I came here looking for Anukan and Apukan, and got jumped by ghosts that I then tried to talk to and they wouldn't hear me out, and so now I faint. Basically,
you just faint. All right.
Like I feel like maybe they grab out to me and like I faint, and
you'd be like scarred. Like there are gonna be ghosts coming out of everywhere. Like,
basically
in your imagination.
Cool. All right. Yeah, your terror of this thing grows deeper.
Yeah, and I don't know what's to stop them from just attacking me while I'm on the ground, but I mean,
it might happen. So you're standing next to him, Caelin, and you.
Well, I'm just terrified because I have no way to deal with.
We all see this, right?
Yeah, you all see this.
I don't have any ability to talk to us. I can do nothing with ghosts.
Caelin, you look over and you see Ptolemy just fall back and just ugh, and he falls back and the ghost takes his hand off him and you hear the ghost say in your head, you hear this, "Oh, he is already marked," and then it turns towards you, Caelin, and both of the ghosts start moving towards you.
All right.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna try to not die.
Do ghosts have poltergeisty powers? Like, can they interact with the physical?
Some of them do, yeah.
Okay. Can Marco? We were discussing this earlier. When Marco shifts in the ghost field, is it like Etherealness in D&D, which means he can interact with ghosts and fight them?
Yeah.
Or is it like
shift
this
partially into the ghost veil?
I think we can establish that. Yeah.
All right.
So it increases my effectiveness from limited to standard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.